What up, Unbreakable Kicks Army? Yo, so I already posted a video earlier today and just was kind of letting y'all know about the levels, man. Y'all know it's levels to all of this. It's even levels to the information that we got yesterday regarding the pushback on these joints. And we're going to talk about these in a hot second, Army. But if you did miss the video that I dropped earlier today, Army, make sure you go check out that video because, again, like I said, it's levels to it, Army. And when it comes to the sneaker community, I feel like most of the stuff, most of the information, most of just the things we see is double-sided, or it could be interpreted as something completely different. Because, again, we know the news about the Air Jordan 1 Black Toe Reimagined. If you've been living under a rock, the original release date on these was supposed to be October 18th. Yesterday, we got news that this release has been pushed back until 2025. Again, we don't know exactly what the new date gonna be, and I feel like that's what got a lot of people in a frenzy. That's what got a lot of people in panic mode. I couldn't even talk my yesterday because I was just, kind of processing the whole thing. Thankful that, I still got my pair. Thankful that I didn't move, man, because again, when it comes to these releases, next year is so stacked, it's almost hard now to kind of direct the way you want to move. Air Jordan 3 Black Cements, we thought it was going to be one thing, and again, it's still a double up, it's still a nice shoe, regardless of the fact it's still a cop. But most people didn't expect it to look like that, so if you had your 2018 pair, you probably moved them. The Air Jordan 12 French Blues, we thought we were getting the original colorway. Now we getting the Air Jordan 12 Wee Wees. We getting the Francais Air Jordan 12 Francais Blues. We not getting the actual French Blues. So now that we have this information, man, 18 months of sneaker information, what we gonna do with it? Now, do we really gotta salt bay it and hold it, with a grain of salt? And that's what I kind of been telling y'all for a long time. But one thing I will say about these is that you got a lot of fickle people, bro. A ton of fickle people. Most people who complaining about this shoe or talking about the pushback didn't even want it in the first place. Like, I'm still standing on that same energy. When it comes to these, this is the best reimagined. Again, the Chicago Reimagined Lost and Found is up here because we ain't had another Chicago drop in years, bro. Years. Some people didn't even get the 2015 pair. The 2013 pair had the Jumpman. So if you didn't get the 2015 pair with the Nike Air on it, you have to go from 1995 or 94, 95 all the way up to 2015 to get an OG Air Jordan 1 Chicago type shoe. And we're not talking about the off-whites, right? We're not talking about the off-whites. Because yes, the off-whites came a little bit before the Lost and Founds, but I'm just talking about an Air Jordan 1. So yes, it's a sneaker that we haven't seen, we haven't been able to acquire, we haven't been able to touch. So yeah, everybody going balls to the wall with those. But the story, the craftsmanship, now if we looking at the packaging, both of them have fire packaging. But what shoe means more? And to me, this shoe means more right here, Army. But like I said, we got a lot of fickle people out there. Those who didn't want them, now y'all want them because they getting pushed back. And I ain't even gonna hold you, Army. It was a lot of members of the Army. Shout out to those who did grab a pair. It was a lot of members. I'm cool. Never mind, I'm gonna wait. But then as soon as they heard that these were being pushed back, break, I need a break. You still got the pair. And again, it ain't a knock, Army. I know how it go. But we got to remember, these joints was sitting at close to like retail, a little bit above retail until we heard that news. Now, about pairs, because I've been seeing on Twitter, I've been seeing on IG, so are the early pairs real, are the early pairs fake? It depends on who got them. Real talk. Like I said in the video yesterday, there are fake pairs out here, but there are also real pairs out here as well. We acting like these, we acting like early pairs were in hand back in like May. We got to remember, the original release date, Army, is less than 4 weeks away. It was less than 4 weeks away. The main reason for the delay is because of shipping delays. That's it. We've been here before. Like, this ain't nothing new. It just sounds far-fetched because it's saying push back to 2025. That 2025 is what seems so far away, Army, but 2025 is 2 months away. We've seen shoes get pushed back 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Why? Because pairs wasn't in hand? Like, come on now. Again, you just got to know who you dealing with. Some people got real joints. Some people got fake joints. If you do your homework, you should be able to easily be able to tell what is what. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this because I don't want those who are on the fence about copping a pair now to be afraid to grab a pair. Again, do your due diligence. But there are legit pairs out here, Army. There are 100% legit pairs out here. Like, I was even following what my man Mr. Unloved Ones was talking about yesterday. Because when it comes to Air Jordan 1s, Army, for the most part in the sneaker community, what he says is law. Like, yeah, we heard from So Savvy about the pushback, but like he said, he did his due diligence, found out it was correct. Same thing with my bro Z Sneakerhead. You know what I'm saying? These are two of the most respected names in the, I don't even want to say Instagram or Twitter sneakerware in general. When it comes to Air Jordan 1s, we already know. Unloved Ones, he got that final say. He got a lot to say when it comes to these as well. You know, I caught a tweet from him yesterday. He said retail pairs are here. Maybe 40 to 60% of the stock is here. The rest is tied up in delays. So we only missing either half of the pairs, 40% of the pairs, or 60% of the pairs. But within that gray area, you still got legit pairs out here, Army. Believe me. Believe me. So if you want to grab them on GOAT, you want to grab whoever you trust. I'm going to leave it at that. Whoever you trust to buy your pairs from, do what you might have to do. And again, Army, it's not like these shoes are made the day before. Or it's not like these shoes are made 2 weeks before the actual release. These sneakers are made months in advance. That's why you got production dates. These joints are made months in advance. Normally, the stores get the shoes anywhere from, I've seen stores get shoes a month beforehand, a month and a half beforehand. Hey, 2 months. 2 months is rare, but I've seen it, Army. So again, if you do want to get a pair, but prices are slowly starting to go up. That was another thing I was peeping. Like a 10 and a half, Army, I seen somebody asking $950. Don't pay that $950, bro. Don't pay that. That's just somebody who increased the price because the 10 and a half wasn't a lot of 10 and a halves out there. Big sizes, you could tell what sizes was out there, Army, by the price. I ain't gonna hold you. Size 11 was like $200 yesterday. I checked this morning, size 11 like $250. So yes, people are panicking, and I won't even call it a panic. And I respect the people who was trying to wait, because I ain't gonna hold your Army. I said this was gonna be either retail or a little bit over retail, maybe less depending on certain sizes. So yes, if you didn't want to pay that resale price right now to get them 3 weeks early because you didn't know that these were gonna get pushed back, I respect it. I always respect the Army, but we already know sometimes the lies sound way better than the truth. So don't think all pairs out here are fake. Again, some are. I'm not saying every pair out here is legit, because that's not the case. And again, these ain't even going to the point where I feel like you just gotta, oh my God, panic. Because the community didn't like these joints in the first place. Majority of the community talked bad about them. So I don't know why majority of the community got something to say about it. It wasn't like this was the hottest shoe on the streets. It wasn't like if these got canceled, people would have been mad. Like if Jordan would have said, oh, we gonna push these back, or we gonna cancel these, and we gonna give y'all the wing logo, it'll be hallelujahs all around the sneaker community. So for those who don't want them and don't care about them, y'all really shouldn't have nothing to say about them. So if you was able to secure a legit pair early, yo, shout out to you. I'm glad I got my joints. I ain't even gonna hold you. And again, shout out to the members of the Army who did wind up grabbing a pair. It's slim out here now. We know what's up. Again, I seen people were selling these joints for the mad low ski. Oh, them prices done went up now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen people who had them at a certain price. Then now I look at their prices now, I'm like, yeah, it's that time, Army. It's that time. But then again, it's just like when they had them for the low ski, some of y'all should have pulled the trigger. Because again, some of them sizes shot up. Like, you still got like an 8, 8.5 that's low. You know what I'm saying? You still got some of the big sizes that's like mid-range price. But again, I feel like with so much stuff dropping in 2025, I feel like it's in Jordan Brand's best interest to drop these as soon as possible. If they can drop these before 2025, that would be spot on. Because again, you got the Reimagine UNC's dropping next year. And from what I'm seeing and hearing, bro, y'all gonna like those better than these for those who really hate these in general. I just honestly feel like these gonna get lost in the sauce in 2025. These gonna get lost in the sauce. So if y'all can drop these before, get them out the way, cool. Because again, if we thought they were gonna sit this year, they definitely gonna sit with all the stuff coming out next year, Jordan Brand. So hey, Do what you got to do. But with that, Army, I'm going to leave on saying this. I feel like if you really wanted them, you would have already had them. You know what I'm saying? You would already had them if you really wanted them joints. So if you did and you took advantage while the prices was a tad bit lower, again, shout out to you. If you on the fence and you trying to make sure you get a legit pair or do your due diligence to make sure everything is good, do so. It's a great shoe. It's a great shoe. If you don't want to wait to 2025, again, there's legit pairs out there. Just be careful. If you want to wait to 2025, you'll be able to cop them in 2025 for retail. I guarantee you that. So smash that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable vote. Unbreakable Army sent strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones and of course remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the Yeezys. Eat a plug, call them when I need them. These old tough, but he get them easy. Yours old him first season. The most beefy looking like 2 laps. 2 less cause your ass taking nail.